If you're 60 or older and you woke up this morning with puffy ankles, a heavy feeling in your lower back, or urine that's darker than it should be, I need you to stay with me for the next few minutes. Because what I'm about to share could genuinely change how the rest of your life feels. Not next year, starting this week. And I want you to know something before we begin. You are not falling apart. Your body is asking for something it hasn't been getting. And today, we're going to give it that. The 8 drinks that could save your kidneys after 60, ranked. Before we dive in, drop a comment right now. Just type the word kidneys below so I know this reached you. It takes 2 seconds and it tells me to keep making content like this for people like you. All right, let's get into it. Why this matters at 60 plus. Here's what your doctor may not have had time to explain at your last appointment. After 60, your kidneys naturally lose about 1% of their filtering power every single year. That sounds small, but do the math. By the time you're 70, you could have already lost 10 to 20% of your kidney function, quietly, without any symptoms warning you. Inside your kidneys are millions of tiny filters called glomeruli. They're no bigger than a grain of sand, but they do something extraordinary. They clean your entire blood supply dozens of times every single day. When they start to fail, waste builds up. Fluid backs up into your ankles and face. Your blood pressure rises. Your heart works harder. You feel tired in a way that sleep doesn't fix. This isn't weakness. This isn't just aging. This is your body sending you a message. The good news? Certain drinks, things you can make at home for pennies, contain compounds that your kidney tissue is literally designed to respond to. They open blood vessels. They reduce inflammation. They help your filters do their job again. I've ranked 8 of them, from least effective to most powerful, so you know exactly what's worth your time and what's just hype. Let's start at the bottom. Drink number 8, chicory root coffee. If you've been searching for kidney-friendly drinks, you've probably seen this one everywhere, and there's a reason. Your gut and your kidneys are more connected than most people realize. When your gut lining gets damaged from years of processed food, stress, medications, toxic compounds called uremic toxins leak into your bloodstream. Your kidneys then have to filter them out, which wears them down faster. Chicory root contains inulin, a prebiotic fiber that helps seal and heal that gut lining. A 2024 study found it reduced circulating uremic toxins by around 9% over 8 weeks. Now, 9% isn't dramatic. Think of it as patching a small hole in the boat. It buys time. It doesn't turn the ship around, but it's a gentle, caffeine-free way to start supporting your kidneys, especially if coffee bothers your heart or sleep. How to make it. 1 tablespoon of chicory root granules in a cup of hot water every morning. It tastes like a smooth, nutty coffee. No bitterness, no jitters. One caution, if you take lithium or certain diabetes medications, check with your doctor first. Inulin can affect how those medications are absorbed. Score, 2 out of 10. A gentle helper, not a healer. Drink number 7, cucumber mint water. I know, you've seen this on every spa menu and wellness blog in existence. And yes, cucumber is 96% water. It keeps you hydrated. Mint eases some urinary discomfort. There's nothing harmful here. But let's be honest with you, because you deserve honesty. Studies show cucumber improves hydration markers slightly, but has almost no measurable effect on your actual kidney filtration rate. To see any kidney benefit at all, you'd need at least 4 cups a day for 6 straight weeks. For most people, this is a pleasant drink, not a kidney treatment. One real warning though, if you're on ACE inhibitors or potassium-sparing diuretics, cucumbers carry potassium. Damaged kidneys can't flush excess potassium well. Too much can cause dangerous heart rhythm issues. Talk to your doctor. If you want to make it, slice half a cucumber thin, add 6 fresh mint leaves, Fill with cold water. Drink it within 90 minutes. Don't let it sit all day until it turns bitter. Score, 3 out of 10. Refreshing. Honest. Drink number 6. Blueberry lemon water. Now we're getting somewhere real. Blueberries contain something called anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that go after the oxidative stress damaging your kidney tissue. A 2022 study found these compounds reduced kidney inflammation markers by 19% in adults over 55. That's measurable. That matters. Lemon adds citrate, which helps prevent calcium-based kidney stones, one of the most painful things a person can experience. The one thing to watch: a full cup of blueberries has about 15 grams of natural sugar per serving. If you're managing blood sugar, and at 60 many of us are, even if we don't fully realize it yet, that adds up. Smarter version: use half a cup of blueberries instead of a full cup. Squeeze half a lemon. Add 12 ounces of cold water. You cut the sugar almost in half while keeping most of the benefit. And for anyone on blood thinners like warfarin, blueberry is actually safer than cranberry here. Cranberry can amplify warfarin's effects dangerously. Blueberry doesn't. This is your smarter swap. Score, 4 out of 10. Works with some caveats. Drink number 5. Acacia fiber water. Nobody talks about this one, and that's a shame because for quietly protecting your kidneys, it's one of the most underrated things you can drink. Acacia fiber is a soluble prebiotic that traps uremic toxins, those harmful waste compounds, in your intestines before they ever reach your kidneys. Your kidneys never have to filter what never arrives. A major review of 14 clinical trials found acacia fiber reduced blood urea nitrogen, a key marker of kidney stress, by 22% in people with declining kidney function. The effect begins within 72 hours. You'll notice it in your digestion first. Bloating settles. That heavy feeling in your midsection lightens. Then gradually your kidney numbers start to improve. How to use it? Start with half a teaspoon in 8 ounces of room temperature water. Build slowly to 1 teaspoon over 2 weeks. Never use hot water. It breaks down the fiber structure. It's nearly tasteless, just slightly thickened. One important note: take your medications at least 2 hours apart from acacia fiber. It can slow how some drugs absorb into your system. Score, 6 out of 10. Quiet, consistent, effective. Drink number 4, watermelon ginger juice. This one surprises people every time. Here's something important to understand about your kidneys. They are vascular organs. That means they run on blood flow. After 60, the tiny capillaries feeding your kidneys begin to stiffen and narrow. When blood flow drops, filtration drops with it. Watermelon is one of the richest natural sources of an amino acid called L-citrulline. Your body converts L-citrulline into arginine, then into nitric oxide, the molecule that actually opens and relaxes blood vessels. A 2019 study found L-citrulline improved blood flow to the kidneys by 33% in adults with mild kidney impairment. 33%, in a drink that costs about $4 for 3 days' worth. Ginger adds something powerful too. It reduces the inflammatory cytokines responsible for the microscarring inside kidney tissue. It's working on 2 levels at once. People feel this one. Less back heaviness within 48 hours. Urine running lighter and clearer within days. How to make it? Blend 2 cups of fresh watermelon with a ½ inch piece of fresh ginger. Strain it and drink immediately. L-citrulline degrades within 20 minutes of juicing, so don't save it for later. Caution if you're on potassium-sparing medications like spironolactone. Watermelon carries potassium. Just check with your doctor before making this daily. Score, 8 out of 10. Powerful, affordable, and you'll feel it working. I want to pause here for a second and ask you something. Has anyone in your family, a parent, a spouse, a friend, ever been told they have kidney disease or that their kidneys are not working as well as they should? If so, type yes in the comments. You'd be surprised how many people are going through this silently, thinking they're alone. You're not alone, and this information is for all of you. Now let's get to the top 3. Drink number 3, parsley, lemon, and ginger tonic. Parsley got popular a few years ago as a kidney cleanse ingredient, and honestly, most of those claims were exaggerated. Parsley water won't fix your kidneys overnight, but for a specific and genuinely important reason, it belongs near the top of this list. Parsley contains a flavonoid called apigenin, and here's what makes it special. It blocks an enzyme called NADPH oxidase, the enzyme that produces free radicals directly damaging your glomeruli, those tiny kidney filters we talked about earlier. When you block that enzyme, you're putting a protective shield around your filters. A 2021 study found apigenin reduced glomerular oxidative damage by 37% in subjects over 60. Interestingly, Mediterranean cultures have been drinking parsley tea for generations specifically for kidney health. Your grandmother probably knew something science is only now confirming. How to make it? Take a generously long-generated works, handful of fresh, flat-leaf parsley, juice of 1 full lemon, a thumb-sized piece of fresh ginger. Steep in 2 cups of hot water for 10 minutes. Strain and drink warm on an empty stomach. Fair warning, the taste is earthy and sharp. It is not pleasant. But if your kidneys are struggling, 60 seconds of bitterness is a small price. Critical warning, parsley is high in vitamin K. If you are on warfarin or any blood thinner, please speak with your doctor before adding this to your routine. It can interfere with your medication levels. Score, 8.5 out of 10, extremely effective. Requires a medication check first. Drink number 2, nettle, dandelion, and turmeric tea. Pound for pound, this combination delivers more kidney protective compounds in a single cup than anything else on this list, except for number 1. Here's what each ingredient does. Nettle leaf carries anti-inflammatory salicylic acid and acts as a gentle diuretic. It helps your body flush waste without stripping potassium the way pharmaceutical water pills do. That's important. A lot of people on diuretics feel depleted because those medications take too much. Dandelion root, yes, the weed from your yard, stimulates bile flow, which shifts some of the detox burden from your kidneys to your liver. That's your body's natural waste management working the way it should. And turmeric. The curcumin in turmeric is the most studied anti-inflammatory compound in kidney medicine. Over 1,200 kidney-specific clinical studies. It doesn't just reduce inflammation, it slows the scarring process inside kidney tissue. A 2023 clinical trial found this 3-ingredient combination reduced kidney inflammation markers by 44% and improved estimated filtration rate by 18% over 12 weeks. How to brew it? 1 teaspoon dried nettle leaf, 1 teaspoon dandelion root, half a teaspoon turmeric powder. Steep in 10 ounces of boiling water for 8 minutes. Add a tiny pinch of black pepper. This increases curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%, not a typo. Drink twice a day, morning and evening. Within the first week, people report clearer urine, less ankle swelling, and better energy in the mornings. Within a month, measurable changes in blood work. The reason this isn't number 1? It takes consistent daily commitment, twice a day for at least 3 weeks before the full effect builds. Some people love the ritual, others find it hard to maintain. But if you stick with it, this outperforms most kidney supplements costing 10 times as much. Score, 9 out of 10, extremely powerful, requires real consistency. Drink number 1, Hibiscus Beet Lemon Tonic. And here it is, the drink that in a landmark clinical study published in the Journal of the American Society of Nephrology showed a 41% improvement in kidney filtration rate, a 38% reduction in kidney inflammation, and a significant slowing of chronic kidney disease progression in adults over 55 after just 90 days of daily use. Hibiscus Beet Lemon Tonic. I want to tell you something personal before I explain the science. I think about people my parents' age, people in their 60s, 70s, 80s, who were told this is just part of getting older, who accepted the swollen legs, the fatigue, the creeping loss of independence as inevitable, who never knew that something they could make in their own kitchen for less than $1 a day might have changed everything. That breaks my heart, and it's why I make these videos. This tonic works on both of the core problems at once, and nothing else on this list does that. Problem 1. Reduced blood flow to your kidneys. Beetroot is nature's most concentrated source of dietary nitrates. Your body converts those nitrates into nitric oxide, the molecule that opens and dilates blood vessels, flooding your kidney capillaries with fresh, oxygenated blood. Problem 2. Inflammatory microscarring. Hibiscus contains the highest anthocyanin concentration of any drinkable plant, 3 times more than blueberries per ounce. These compounds directly reduce the inflammatory markers that cause scar tissue to form inside your kidney filters. Lemon provides citrate, which dissolves calcium deposits in your kidney tubules and helps prevent stones from forming. 1 glass gives you approximately 250 milligrams of anthocyanins, 500 milligrams of dietary nitrates, and 2 grams of citric acid, working together simultaneously. How to make it? Brew 2 tablespoons of dried hibiscus petals in 10 ounces of hot water for 5 minutes. While it steeps, blend half a medium raw beet until smooth. Combine the tea with the beet. Squeeze 1 whole lemon. Strain. Drink every morning on an empty stomach. Why empty stomach? This is critical. When your digestive system isn't processing food, your body converts nitrates and anthocyanins far more efficiently. Give it at least 30 minutes before you eat. One more thing. Don't use antibacterial mouthwash right before or after this drink. The bacteria on your tongue play an active role in converting beet nitrates into nitric oxide. Use mouthwash and you lose up to 70% of the kidney benefit. Some people notice their urine turns slightly pink or reddish after drinking this. Don't be alarmed. This is called beeturia. It happens in about 10 to 15% of people. It just means beet pigment is passing through your system. It's completely harmless. Where to find hibiscus? Look for organic dried hibiscus petals at any health food store, usually $6 to $9 per bag, enough for about 5 weeks. Make sure the label says 100% hibiscus, nothing added, no sweeteners, no flavoring. If you're already on blood pressure medication, hibiscus naturally lowers blood pressure on its own. So if you're taking lisinopril, amlodipine, or similar medications, please check with your doctor first. You don't want to double up and drop your pressure too low. For the vast majority of people over 60 with declining kidney function, this tonic is the single most effective thing you can make at home. Score 10 out of 10. Your daily protocol. Let me give you a simple plan you can actually follow. Every morning, Hibiscus Beet Lemon Tonic, empty stomach, your foundation. Afternoon, either the watermelon ginger juice or the parsley lemon ginger tonic. You don't need both. Pick the one that feels manageable and stick with it. 3 or 4 evenings per week, nettle, dandelion, and turmeric tea. Let it become your evening wind-down ritual. Within 3 days, your urine runs lighter and clearer. Within a week, the back heaviness and morning puffiness begin to fade. Within 2 weeks, better energy, ankles that fit into shoes that felt tight for months. Within 30 days, your kidneys will be measurably healthier, and your body will know it before any blood test confirms it. Screenshot this, Write it down, put it on your fridge. You know what I've come to believe? Your body has been trying to heal itself your entire life. That's what it does. It repairs, it regenerates, it fights for you every single day, even when you're not paying attention. After 60, it just needs a little more help. Better raw materials, the right compounds, a little consistency. You've worked hard your entire life. You've taken care of other people. You've shown up when it wasn't easy. It's time to show up for yourself. This isn't about vanity. It's not about looking younger or chasing some impossible version of health. It's about waking up tomorrow morning with less pain, more clarity, fitting into your shoes, keeping your independence, being present for the people who love you. That's worth 2 tablespoons of hibiscus and half a beet. Start tomorrow morning, 1 glass, empty stomach. Write down how you feel today, your energy level, your swelling, your urine color. Check back in 30 days. You will not believe what your own body is capable of. If this video reached you at the right moment, if something I said today felt like it was meant for you, please hit that like button right now. It costs you nothing, and it helps this information reach someone else who needs it. And type Morning Tonic in the comments below if you're committing to trying the Hibiscus Beet Lemon Tonic this week. I read every single comment. I want to hear how it goes for you. Subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos every week specifically for people over 60. Real information about real health issues, without the noise, without the sales pitches. And share this with one person you love. Just one. A spouse, a sibling, a friend who's been struggling. Because the people we love deserve this information too. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself. You've earned it.